Hey second graders, this is Miss Davis here back with another Read Aloud. This time we are reading about cats. So for the last few days you guys have been hearing all about dogs and you've been practicing pulling out facts about dogs and about what makes them special and what makes them a good pet. So now it's time to do it with cats. So this book is called Cats, all about their five senses, purring, body language, and more. And this book's by the same author, Seymour Simon. So what I would like for you guys to do is put a thumb up or raise your hand if you have a cat at home or if you've had a cat before. I bet a lot of you have your hands or thumbs up. I would like for you guys to take a minute to pause the video and either talk with your teacher in class or think to yourself, what do you already know about cats? And what questions do you have about cats? So pause the video and discuss and then come back. Alright, second graders, I'm sure you know all sorts of things about cats and you also have all sorts of questions that hopefully this book answers. So let's go ahead and dive in. So this author's note is the same as the author's note that was in the dog book, so we're not going to read it right now. All cats are hunting animals. They use claws and teeth to seize their prey. When you watch a cat play with a ball or a piece of yarn, it is almost like watching a tiger or a leopard stalking its prey in the wild. Even well-fed pet cats will try to catch mice or birds or insects. Cats are great fun to watch. They make good pets, but they do not act at all like dogs. Dogs are noisy, friendly, and lively. Cats are quiet. They may disappear for hours without your being able to find them. But cats can also be friendly and will sit on your lap purring contentedly when you stroke their fur. Learning about cats can help you select your pet cat and take better care of it. So, my friends, if we just read the first page here, and I'm wondering, do you guys have any predictions about what we're going to read in this book? Go ahead and pause and either think to yourself or raise your hand and share with a classmate or teacher, what do you think we're going to learn about in this story? Alright, just like last time, if you are going to be working on identifying facts from this page, go ahead and pause here. Alright, lots of good facts on that page. Let's continue. More than 100,000 years ago, wild cats were domesticated for the first time. About 5,000 years ago, cats were used in Europe to protect stored grain from mice and other rodents. Early Egyptians considered cats sacred animals. When a cat died, there was a period of mourning. Then the cat was mummified and buried in a casket in a cat cemetery. In one ancient Egyptian cat cemetery, more than 300,000 cat mummies were found. From Egypt, pet cats began to spread across Asia and Europe. In Siam, Thailand today, only the king and the royal family owned cats. The Siamese cat was the royal cat of Siam. By the Middle Ages, cats had become very popular in France and England. In the 1600s, they came to the Americas with the colonists. Nowadays, pet cats live with people in countries all around the world. Alright, my friends, pause if you need to take a look at this text and find some facts. And we'll keep going. Cats are not very big. Adults usually weigh between 6 and 15 pounds. Cats have slim, flexible bodies. They can twist their bodies in amazing ways. The bones in a cat's back are much more loosely connected than the bones in your back. This makes a cat's body very bendable. Cats are great climbers and jumpers. They also use their tails for balance. When a cat jumps, its body uncoils like a spring. A cat absorbs the landing shock easily with its front legs and the cushioning pads on its front paws. When a cat falls several feet, it twists its body in mid-air and lands on all fours, usually without hurting itself. This may be why people sometimes say a cat has 9 lives. Wow, lots of cool information here on this page, my friends. Go ahead and pause if you need to take a closer look at the text. Some people think that cats can see in the dark. Cats have excellent vision, but even they can't see in total darkness. They can see in light that is only 1/6 as bright as the light humans need for seeing. Cats have a special mirror-like surface in the back of their eye called the tapetum. Faint light passes through the eye and then is reflected by the tapetum back out of the eye. The reflected light is what makes cats' eyes gleam in the dark and helps them see better at night. Cats can see in color, but it doesn't mean much to an animal that hunts at night. Color plays no part in hunting a mouse in dim light or in deciding to nuzzle against your red shirt rather than your blue one. Cats also have a good sense of hearing. They can hear sounds that are too soft or too high-pitched for humans to hear. A cat turns its ears very quickly to locate the direction of a sound. Hearing helps cats hunt for mice and other little animals when they move about. All right, pause here and take a look at the text if you are looking for facts about cats. A cat's whiskers are very sensitive to touch. Cats have whiskers on the chin, over the eyes, and on the backs and front of the front legs, not just on the upper lip. In the dark, whiskers help a cat sense objects that it cannot see, but it is not true that a cat's facial whiskers are exactly equal to the width of a cat's body. Smell is another important sense in cats. Cats often will not eat food that has turned stale because of its bad odor. Cats have about 19 million smelling nerve endings in their noses. Humans have only about 5 million. Cats love the smell of a plant called catnip. They sometimes roll around in catnip, making happy sounds. Cats are fussy eaters. Dogs will eat almost anything you give them off the table, but cats are much pickier. They don't have a sweet tooth and won't eat cookies or candy bars the way that dogs will. All right, my friends, lots of interesting information on there. I want you guys to pause for a moment and think about how do cats' senses help them? And I want you to compare cat senses to dog senses. So pause the video and either talk with your teacher or talk with a classmate or think about what is the same and what is different about senses with cats and dogs. All right, welcome back. My friends, if you need to take a closer look at this page, pause here. If you have a pet cat, you may have tried to train it not to scratch the furniture. You may even have tried to teach your cat not to bring a dead mouse into the house. But a cat doesn't seem to learn these simple household rules. Does that mean that a cat is stupid or has a poor memory? Neither is true. Cats learn and remember these things that are useful to them, but not necessarily useful to you. It quickly remembers the location of the food and water dishes and the litter box. A cat even seems to remember its own name at meal times when it is called. Cats remember things in their neighborhoods that they want to avoid, like a pesky dog. They may even remember where they live if taken away from home. But only with skillful training will your cat remember what you want it to remember. Okay, pause here if you need to take a closer look at this page. Cats can't talk using words the way people do, but cats make sounds that tell you or other cats how they're feeling or what they want. Cats purr, gurgle, meow, wail, hiss, screech, and growl. Each of these sounds means something different. Purring usually means everything is fine. Kittens purr to their mothers and mothers purr to their kittens. Adult cats purr to each other when they are peaceful. Cats purr when you pet them. Gurgling is another happy sound cats make. Sometimes a cat will gurgle and meow for minutes in a kind of cat chat with another cat. A kitten meows if it is cold or lost or wants to be fed. Adult cats meow if they're hungry or unhappy about something. Hissing, screeching, and growling are angry sounds. The awful screech a tomcat makes at night is a cry of warning to other tomcats in the area to keep away from a female cat. All right, my friends, this is the last page that we are going to look at during this video. So if you need to take a closer look at this text and maybe reread it or find some facts, go ahead and pause here. Awesome, and then the next video will be the second half of Cats by Seymour Simon. I hope you enjoyed everything you've learned so far and you found some really, really great facts about cats. See you soon.